Matthew chapter 25 verses 14 to 30. Parable of the three servants. Again, the kingdom of heaven can be illustrated by the story of a man going on a long trip. He called together his servants and entrusted his money to them while he was gone. He gave 5 bags of silver to one, 2 bags of silver to another, and 1 bag of silver to the last, dividing it in proportion to their abilities. He then left on his trip. The servant who received the 5 bags of silver began to invest the money and earn 5 more. The servant with 2 bags of silver also went to work and earned 2 more. But the servant who received the 1 bag of silver dug a hole in the ground and hid the master's money. After a long time, their master returned from his trip and called them to give an account of how they had used his money. The servant to whom he had entrusted the 5 bags of silver came forward with 5 more and said, "Master, you gave me 5 bags of silver to invest, and I have earned 5 more." The master was full of praise. "Well done, my good and faithful servant. You have been faithful in handling this small amount, so now I will give you many more responsibilities. Let's celebrate together." The servant who had received the 2 bags of silver came forward and said, "Master, you gave me 2 bags of silver to invest, and I have earned 2 more." The master said, "Well done, my good and faithful servant. You have been faithful in handling this small amount, so now I will give you many more responsibilities. Let's celebrate together." Then the servant with the 1 bag of silver came and said, "Master, I knew you were a harsh man, harvesting crops you didn't plant and gathering crops you didn't cultivate. I was afraid I would lose your money, so I hid it in the earth. Look, here is your money back." But the master replied, "You wicked and lazy servant." Okay, listen here. There are 2 attributes here. One is wicked and the second one is lazy. "You wicked and lazy servant. If you knew I harvested crops I didn't plant and gathered crops I didn't cultivate, why didn't you deposit my money in the bank? At least I could have gotten some interest on it." Then he ordered, "Take the money from this servant and give it to the one with the 10 bags of silver. To those who use well what they are given, even more will be given, and they will have an abundance. But for those who do nothing, even what little they have will be taken away. Now throw this useless servant into outer darkness, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth." Here, the biblical principles of investing is basically double the money, double the amount. Okay, so for example, if you do not have much money, let's just say you have $1 or 1 ringgit, that's all you have as your capital. Well, you can buy something with 1 ringgit and turn your investment into 2 ringgit by selling it off. So your first thing is your first return on investment, double the amount, you get 2 ringgit or $2, okay? And then you do that again, you get 4. That's the second time. Then do that again, you get 8. Then do that again, you got 16. And do it again, you got 32. So this is through 5 times investing, you got $32 or ringgit. And then you just do it again, you got 64. And then you do it again, you got 128, and then 256 to do it for the 8th time, and the 9th time you got 512. And then you do it for the 10th time, you got 1024. Now let's just round it up. For the 11th time, you get 2,000 plus, then 4, then 8,000 plus 16,000, 32, 64, 128, 256,000 plus, 512,000 plus, and 1 million when you've done it 20 times. So you can actually grow your 1 ringgit or $1 into, through a 20-time investment, doubling each time, you get 1 million. Or let's just say you start with a higher figure. Well, Chinese likes the figure 8. So let's just say you start with 8,000. You just do it 7 times, you get 1 million. For example, you do it the first time, you invest 8,000 and get 16,000. So 16,000, 32,000, 64,000, 128, 256,000, 512,000, and 1 million plus. You can do this with your investment. Just focus on the biblical principle of doubling your investment each time, and you can do very well. See you on my next video.